Okay, so hi everybody. Basically, I have an idea I've had forever and I wasn't sure about how to execute it. I didn't know what to do, but today's the day that we're doing it. So basically the idea that I have in mind is this Mondroin, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I know it's French, and I did take 2 years of French, but do not come for me. Print blazer and a matching pair of shoes. And then, like, I made the blazer a long time ago. I still have it. It's part of the outfit, but I wanted these pair of shoes to go with it, and I did not make them when I made the blazer a few years ago, and I posted about it on my Instagram photo here. So I was like, you know what? I was at the thrift store and I found these shoes and I was like, these are perfect because let me show you guys the jacket. So this is the jacket that I painted way back in like 2018. And it's just a regular jacket that I also thrifted. So this entire outfit is gonna be thrifted. And the back is canvas, so it looks like canvas. So like really up close, like you can see that like the print is like, oh, that's like a woven canvas print. And I put the original artist whose like style is like very post World War II, New Age, very all of that. And so this is his signature, like a little bit of his signature looked like, and I put it on the back because I wanted it to look like you're wearing a painting. So the front is painted, but the back still looks like canvas. And I made this matching bow tie out of a pillowcase because I was on vacation. I did not have my sewing machine. And I made it out of a pillowcase and hand stitched a matching bow tie to go with it in the photos. And you know what? I think I did a pretty good job, but the issue is that that was a very boy look that I had, and I just want to bring it into the like drag age, just drag it up a bit. So we're gonna do the matching shoes, take it in a little bit on the sides, but this entire outfit will be thrifted. And that's what we like here on this channel. We love thrifting. Let's get into painting the shoes.
Hi, okay, so this is officially voiceover Lance. And yeah, so basically the first thing that I started off doing was outlining where exactly I wanted the lines to be. So Mondroin, still don't know how to pronounce it, maybe I'll know by the end of this video, is all about squares. If you Google his works, his early works, his later works, you've got these iconic simplified squares that just repeat kind of just randomly. Colors are sometimes next to each other, sometimes not. Sometimes he uses this iconic primary color palette, sometimes he doesn't. I wanted to go with the primary color works because that is just really what speaks to me. And it's also a little bit 60s. I love a retro moment and a vintage moment. So I just really felt that the classic, iconic primary color squares were going to be amazing for this show.
This is how the painting is coming along. I decided I wanted to outline, like, because this is pretty, like this whole like edge right here. So I'm gonna continue the pattern going up that way, but still with the same like painting pattern that I've been doing. You guys will see what I mean.
All right, so here I'm outlining more of the squares, very simple stuff. Again, it doesn't have to be super crisp or clean because once we fill in the blocks, we can always go back over with the extra black paint to really lock in those crisp edges.
Okay, so this is how the shoe is looking now. This is more so how it's going to look when it's completed. This side, however, is just kind of like a rough draft, so that you make the lines first, and then I kind of, to make it look more accurate to the original paintings, add a little bit more black and a little bit more black square, making some lines thicker, kind of so that it's more contrast between like the black and then the color that we'll be going over later.
So after you're done with your outline, the next step is to go inside of the boxes and color in which colors you want those boxes to be. I am a big fan of red, so I try to make sure that I'm not using too much red because I tend to lean towards red very heavily in my wardrobe. So I wanted to be fair, give all of my colors a chance. So I kind of like swatch it in the thing so that I remember like what shade I'm deciding to make that specific spot, which color I'm going to make that square. Also, I just Googled how to pronounce his name, and I'm very upset because it turns out that he is Dutch, not French, and it's actually Piet Mondrian. So I don't know what I was going with that, but yeah, I was wrong. And now that we're done with the outlining and we've started coloring in all of the squares with the colors that we chose, we can really see the shoe starting to take shape.
So this is what the shoe is looking like so far. Just adding some black around the edges because I still want it to look like it could possibly be a shoe that someone has designed. So yeah, just doing little edges like that makes everything a lot crisper.
Now for my shoe, I decided to go back over those lines that I first put down just to like kind of map out how I wanted the shoe to look. And I went back over the lines with more black paint just to really make the edges really crisp and clean. Doing most of this line work with that tiny little baby brush was such a mistake, but it looked really good in the end, so I'm happy with it. So the last part of the shoes that we have to do are the straps. Now the straps are really easy, but let me just pop those on real quick. Boop. And one more time. Boop. All right, so what I did is I went ahead and I put the straps on my legs how I wanted them to look. And then I took a pencil and kind of marked which sides were facing the front and which sides were making the back. And I just colored in a little bit, making like marks and etchings on the spots that would be covered in paint, just so I would know that this was the side that I can cover with paint and this is the side that is facing the front when I put them on. I painted the straps like I did the rest of the shoe, and here we are. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video this week. I love how the shoes turned out. I'm obsessed with them. Make sure to come back for my next video. I will be showing you how I style these shoes with the blazer and the bow tie that I already made, and I'll be styling the wig to go with the complete drag outfit. I can't wait for it. So if you liked it, I'll leave all of my socials in the link below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Bye!